Good morning, family. Today is Friday, April 2nd. It's been a while since I've made one of these videos. Yes, once again, I am in bed with no makeup first thing in the morning with a word for you. I hope whoever needs to hear this hears this because it's an epiphany I had this morning that I knew I had to share because I know it couldn't just be me who's gone through this. So let me give you some context real quick. Um, I was talking to a friend recently and she pointed out, Blue, do you like getting compliments? And I was like, of course I like getting compliments. I'm a woman. And I was like, yeah. She was like, no, she was like, I just realized that people around you are very affirming. Is that something that you like or you need? And I thought about that. And I realized from her question, by the way, you guys are going to notice a lot of these videos I make are spawned by conversations I have with friends. And that's a really important thing to point out because a lot of times people are like, oh, Blue, you're so wise. But if you note, a lot of these epiphanies I have are because I surround myself with friends who are also very insightful. And so when they bring things to me, they spawn these thought processes in my mind that get me to really great understandings about my life, right? So please have friends around you who inspire you to think thoughtfully about your life because I'm blessed to have that. So anyway, so me and this friend are talking and she's mentioning the fact that people respect me a lot in the rooms that I walk into. And I was thinking about it and I was like, you know what, you're right. Like I am someone who, and please do not get triggered by this word, but I am someone who is very accustomed to feeling desired. Now let's unpack that. When I say desired, I don't just mean sexually, because I think a lot of you are going to go there in your minds. I mean, whether I'm at work, having a meeting with somebody who, and we're trying to work something out, or I'm talking to my family or my friends and someone is trying to figure out life, or I'm potentially talking to somebody who's interested in dating me. Every room that I walk into, it's very rare that I feel undesirable because people instantly recognize that I am there to add some sort of value to whatever's happening. So people desire me because I add value, right? And so desirability is something that is not foreign to me. I'm used to being wanted, whether I'm wanted for my thoughts at work. Like I literally get paid just to share my opinions. My full-time job is sharing my opinions. So whether it's at work and sharing what I think, or it's talking to a friend and sharing my perspective, or just sharing my love, right? Or in a romantic situation and somebody wants me to share some other stuff. I am used to being desired. And yet, that's not satisfying. And I thought about that. I was like, here's my friend pointing out, Blue, you get affirmed and you are desired in so many spaces. Why are you so dissatisfied? And I sat with that. And this morning I finally got my answer. The reason why I can live in a world where I'm constantly wanted and yet do not feel satisfied with that is because just because someone desires you doesn't mean they value you. Let's talk about that for a second. Desirability means I have something you want. Desirability means I possess an energy, a spirit, an intellect, a perspective that you want. That is about you. When someone desires you, that is about them. When someone says, I desire you enough to actually want to return the favor and add value to your life, that is what it's about me, right? So just because someone desires me enough to want me to pour into their lives doesn't mean they value me enough to pour back into my life. And that second part is where my dissatisfaction lies. That second part is, God, I'm surrounded by all the people who desire me and who have already identified a million things that they can take from me, whether it's my intellectual property. Shout out to those of you who watch these videos and plagiarize what I'm writing, what I'm saying, and then don't give me credit. I've noticed. But like, no, whether it's, like my intellectual property or my perspective or just my heart or my time or my affection or my sex, whatever it is, people who desire you have identified what they want from you. But if they value you, then they're going to pause and then ask themselves what they can give you back. And so, yeah, that's the word that I want to share. That's why so many people in my life who adore me and who think I'm great and are wondering why I'm not returning their calls, or they're wondering why, we're not closer, or they're wondering why they can't get access to me in the way that they would like. And those people, I've intentionally pulled away from them, but it wasn't until this morning that I realized how to word it, that I realized what the intention behind me not feeling safe was. And so in April of 2021, I can say, I, Blue Telusma, am someone who recognizes that just because you desire me doesn't mean you value me. And now, instead of wanting my ego affirmed, because desirability is all about the ego, right? Having people say, "Oh, Blue, we think you're amazing," that's an ego conversation. And you guys know my ego is constantly on a diet. So my ego does not need to be fed that much. It's great that you desire me, but do you value me? Because my heart is what needs to be valued. My ego wants to be desired, but my heart wants to be valued. And the more healthy I get, the more people that I work with, the more clients I work with. And this is the beauty about being of service. When you are of service to others, it actually empowers you to recognize the ways that you failed yourself, right? So I'm here helping all my clients, and shout out to people who take my workshop. I love y'all so much. I'm here helping all my clients put themselves in positions of being valued while I'm sitting around being expected to be okay with just being desired. That does not make sense. So yeah, that is the word for today, guys. Don't just find people who stroke your ego and desire you. Find people who feed your spirit and your heart and who also value you. Because being desired and being valued are not the same thing. The first one is about you. The second one is about me. And since my birthday's coming up, I'm allowed to make things about me right now. Actually, I'm probably allowed to make things about me forever because I deserve it. All right. Hope whoever needs to see this sees this. And if you guys know me, I have a lot of friends in this industry who are models and actresses, and they're beautiful women. And a lot of them follow this page. Sis, if you are a gorgeous woman who has men and women telling you all the time that you are beautiful and that you are sexy and that you're about to be a star, because in LA, everybody wants to be a star, and you're wondering why, despite all those compliments, you still feel empty, you probably don't feel valued enough. Yeah. I'm gonna write this one down because this is a game changer. So my new question for myself moving forward in any relationship, be it romantic, professional, or personal, is that's great that you desire me because I'm popping, but do you value me? And I'm gonna start being intentional about only making times for people who I can say yes to. People who can say yes, that they value me and desire me in equal measure. All right? Hope this helps somebody because it sure as hell helped me. And, sometimes healers be having to heal ourselves. I hope you guys have a great day. I just realized it's Friday. Why did I think it was Wednesday? Let me get my day started. Love y'all. Bye.